All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and dive into this beautiful Moonology series. Look at the title for the episode number because I do not know, y'all. Before we jump into this, though, it should go without saying, please do check the description box for any information that you may want or need to know. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through this, may currently be going through this, and or this may be a prophetic message to come if you decide to embrace and embody the energy or advice that Spirit has for you within the reading or readings. Okay? Keep in mind that they are general. Not all may apply to you, and that's perfectly okay. Take what does and let the rest fly. It may be a message for someone else. I may not even be talking to you nor about you. I may be talking to or about someone to whom you're closely connected. Friend, family, or foe, I do not know. Only you know your life, so use your free will and discernment, and you will never be led astray. I also do not subscribe to gender roles over here, so, I may say he, she, in reference to masculine and or feminine energies, but again, we all have them both within us, so flip-flop yourself as you need to, and like I said, use your free will and discernment to determine which is which. I am big on numerology, whether or not I call it out, but if and when I do, I intend for it to likely resonate with your life path number, the day or month you're born, or maybe even the house you want to pay particular attention to in your natal chart and the sign or energy therein, all right? And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, I know I did say that time and energy are fluid, which they are. However, the when I do call out date signs and times, I am utilizing Eastern Standard Time, and this is another prime example as to why it's irrelevant because it's different all over the globe, right? However, I'm using it in a way to just kind of, for chronology purposes, to keep things in order for you to follow along. But it really does not matter because, as I already said, it could have already played out. It can currently be playing out, just depending upon when you watch this video, and or it may be a future message, okay? No idea. Everybody's on a different timeline. Anywho, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's get a quick word. Oh, no. Sorry. At this point, you'll likely see the primary decks that we utilize during this series, which serve as the header and the finisher. And the header is the overall message, what the reading is about or may entail, okay? The finisher serves as guidance or, messages of advice going forward, all right? And the variable throughout this series is the tarot, which the ironic thing is, well, we'll get into that in a minute. But they kind of switch up during the month. I try to keep them the same throughout the month, but you obviously will notice that I switched it up here, and that's why I said I'll get into that in a minute. So anyway, for the month of this next set of videos, you will notice that I'm using the Angel Tarot here, and all decks and everything will be listed below, okay? I am also utilizing this combo deck here with the crystals, Archangels, Masters, Mystics, Saints, Gemstones, all that good jazz. Because as you will see when we get into it, when we get into the finisher especially, it leaves you with crystals or gemstones that you could potentially utilize if you so choose to help you through this energy and or the healing process, right? And same deal with the crystal mandala. So I added these decks to get, further clarification or information in regards to maybe other angels, masters, mystics, saints, whoever you may want to call upon or who may be helping you in your life at this time. I don't know, y'all, whatever. As well as further in-depth information in regards to the crystal or gemstone, as I mentioned. Okay? All right. I think that's it. And I utilize also books and other, even maybe websites if I cannot find the information within either of these, okay? But like I said, everything that I utilize will be listed below. All right, let's get a quick word of prayer before we get into this, okay? To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I come to you saying thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for utilizing me as a clear and open channel to bring forth the message to the collective, straight no chaser, clear no chaser. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the insight, the wisdom, the knowledge, the stability, especially mentally. Thank you for leading and guiding me, us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I pray as always that the message uplifts, enlightens, heals, strengthens, nourishes, protects. Whatever the viewer may need at the time of viewing, may it play out as I know you will see fit for the highest good of any and all involved. And for this and all of the blessings I come, ask, and give thanks yet again. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe all. All righters. All right, now let me get on into this background information, okay? And the reason I just said that I'll get to that in a minute as far as switching up the tarot decks is because for whatever reason I did not even, well, I knew it was coming, but I forgot all about this month having 2 new moons, which is very significant. So that's the reason that I even switched the decks, right? Because typically the new moon occurs at the beginning of the next month, okay? However, again, this is Eastern Standard Time, so it may actually occur in May for you. But because I am utilizing Eastern Standard Time, the new moon falls on the 30th of April in the sign of Taurus at 16:27, which is 4:27 p.m., okay? Taurus affects the neck, vocal cords, throat, and thyroid. And this is actually and this is very special in and of itself. Not only is it because it's the second new moon of the month, it is a partial solar eclipse, okay? So, baby, I don't know. I'm even getting right now that something that may be hidden, this could go either way, something that may be hidden is coming to light, and or something that may have already been in the spotlight, somebody's trying to hide. You understand? Like some kind of truth somebody is doesn't want to be revealed or something like that. Something it's like I'm hearing in between, but it's not really an in between. It's just like a murky is what I'm hearing now. I don't know. It may be a little complicated because it's even hard for me to find the words. Interestingly enough, with Taurus being this new moon energy. Okay, I don't know, but it's something about it. And like I said, it's like maybe it's something because for the fact of me, simple fact of me, because like I said, I knew I knew it was coming up soon for the 2 new moons in 1 month, but the fact that it slipped my mind, right? It's something like that, you know. I don't know. So, like I said, maybe it's a truth or something. It ain't even just got to be like somebody lying or anything like that. But it's just, it may have been something that you have forgotten about that's being revealed again, or um, something's kind of hiding in the shadows, is what I'm hearing now. I have no idea what that means for you. Anyways, with new moons, though, y'all, this is all about like setting the intention of bringing in whatever manifestation you're trying to bring forward. And um, it may have something to do, because I told y'all, I can't even remember when, about this whole thing about cycle. Like what I was getting to in that video, whatever episode that was, is the fact that whatever you have been trying to manifest. So let's say, since we're talking about Taurus energy, during the full moon in Taurus, whatever you were trying to manifest at that point, it's now coming through with this new moon in Taurus. You understand what I'm saying? So look back, I don't know, maybe 6 months, let's say, and see when that full moon in Taurus energy was, especially if you journal. That's why I highly recommend y'all do that, because it is vital, very much so vital for your healing process and your journey. So you can see what all was going on and track your manifestations and your goals. You know what I mean? So anyway, so that would be vital for you. I do believe it may be something coming through too, especially talking about this Taurus energy with the vocal cords and the throat chakra and all that. that Taurus rules, speaking, something about speaking your intention and everything that, you know, your desires, put it out there to the ethers. You know what I mean? Not only should you write it, but speak it. Okay? You have power in the tongue. There's power in your voice. Something about that, y'all. With me saying that, I'm hearing some of y'all may be singers, or even if you thought you weren't, it's like you'll notice as the rain picks up and there may be some blockages and stuff cleared because of the work that you have done, that now your voice has changed. You know what I mean? I don't know, baby, but utilize it. Utilize it, okay? And the with the new moon and even full moon energies, um, the high vibe time, of course, is around this day, but the energy in that can linger even, or you may feel the effects in any of these areas that I mentioned even a week prior. Okay, so that's why we kind of give it a what I call a 2-week grace period. So you may be feeling this vibe, especially with this energy, because it's a strong vibe though. And with this being a partial solar eclipse, that's very much so some powerful energy. That's like the moon and the sun. So some of y'all may be both, like sun and moon, or have, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know, it's something about heavy, or whoever you're dealing with, like y'all may be, one of y'all may be Taurus sun, the other one Taurus moon, or something like that. Even if it's not Taurus, it's this earth energy that I'm feeling. But for those of you who, whatever comes out within this message, it resonates with you heavily, that's it's something about that, because that's major. Okay, I don't know, something about it though. Okay. All right, but let me, I usually, and that's funny too, because I usually recap what we have previously discussed or like went through. So in the last episode, we are coming off of the last quarter moon in the sign of Aqua, which came or comes through at 2:17, and that's a.m. Eastern Standard Time again, okay? And Aqua affects the calf, ankles, shin, and Achilles, all right? So obviously during that week from the last quarter moon to this new moon, the moon will transition through the sign of Aqua, Pisces, and Aries to get to Taurus, right? So you may be even affected in any of those areas, because I told you the high vibe, I mean, you know, the energy may affect you a week prior to even a week after. And speaking of the week after, and I'll get back to what all those signs affect, what areas of the body, but really quickly, the week after it will obviously be transitioning from the new moon into the first quarter moon, which stay tuned for that video, okay? But anyways, which that will be in the sign of Leo on the 8th of May, okay? And so obviously the moon will have to transition through Taurus, Gem, Cancer in order to get to Leo, right? So going back, Pisces affects the feet, toes, and pineal. Aries affects the head, teeth, tongue, and arteries. And then just moving into that next week, Gem affects the shoulders, arms, hands, bronchial tubes, and lungs. Cancer affects the stomach, mucosa, breast, ovaries, and the womb. Okay. And then Leo affects the heart, aorta, blood pressure, and circulation. All right. All right. And I have various times within that. I will just name them out really quickly because they may be important to you. So going from Aqua to Pisces, it will transition at 6:15 a.m. Going from Pisces to Aries, it will transition at 12:10. Okay, that's p.m. By the way, these transitions, okay, so Aqua to Pisces occurs on the 25th of April. And then Pisces to Aries occurs on the 27th, okay? And then it transitions from Aries to Taurus actually on the 29th at 2019, which is 8:19 p.m., okay? And then, of course, the new moon, highest vibe, time, or energy, if you will, is at 16:27 on the 30th, okay? Something big with 32. I don't know. It's something really coming through with that. I hear alignment. All right. And that's funny because don't the sun and the moon got to be in such an alignment to even if it's just a partial, it's something about that. Y'all may even have, it may not even be that y'all have necessarily Taurus sun and Taurus moon, but I do feel like somebody does really strong. But it may be the fact that y'all have counterparts, right? So like who is in opposition, you know what I mean, to you, no matter what sign. But especially if you are Taurus, and who would it be? Sage? No, Scorpio, excuse me. So sorry. Yeah, Taurus and Scorpio. So it may be that combo, right? In whatever which way, sun, moon, or vice versa, right? I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Anyway, um, okay. And then, so moving into the next week following the new moon, it goes from Taurus to Gem at 6:47 a.m. And that's the 2nd of May, okay? And then it moves into Cancer on the 4th at 19:05, which is 7:05 p.m. And then it will transition from Cancer to Leo at 7:50 a.m. on the 7th. Okay, something with them sevens. All righty. All right, and I'm sure I will come back to this because, especially when we get into the finishers and stuff, because they be bringing me back. I mean, they be connected for a reason. Okay, so let's get on into the cards. All right, moving on into the toppers here, or listen to me talking about toppers, headers. That's my cue to do a pick a card. I haven't done one of those in a while. But anyways, here we have your hard work is paying off. And look at here, this is the new moon in Capricorn, not Taurus. But did I not say I felt that heavy earth energy? So again, somebody is the fellow earth sign. So some of you may have, even if you are not sun or moon or any of your heavy hitters, really. And for those of you who don't know, I consider heavy hitters to be your sun, moon, rising, Venus, north and or south nodes. That's just me. Okay, every reader is different. But so you may have, especially Taurus, but not only Taurus, fellow earth sign energy in either one of those areas. Okay. Ooh. Obviously, as the card says, whatever you have been doing, that's why I say in Taurus as well as Cappy, and really all of the earth signs, including Virgo, they are very, very heavy duty on the work. They take pride in, I hear developing. Some of y'all may be developers, but whatever it is that you're working on, they take pride in doing that, right? It shows, the proof is in the pudding. Virgos are very meticulous, attention to detail, most like order. Um, Taurus and Cappy, really, because I consider them both like the King of Pentacles type vibes. I consider my Virgos the Queen of Pentacles, but either way, you still up there in royalty. We are meant to be in a life or live a life of abundance, right? God promised us that. So, but it's like I'm getting a lot coming through right now. Sorry, y'all. When I get like that, when I stop like that, it'd be a lot coming through that I'm trying to process, as well as get my words together for y'all. But basically, what I was getting was the fact that Cappies, y'all know that that's representative of the devil energy, and y'all, it's nothing to fear because we all go through this energy, right? We all experience it. But basically, what I was getting all at once is that they are very hard workers, but just be careful in that you got to balance that devilish energy, which 15 may be important to y'all, because you don't want to really be addicted or so attached to the outcome or the way that you envision it, because God may have something totally different. It still may be along the same lines of what you're, the core of the goal or the matter, right? But it may not transpire exactly how you have it in your head, and some of y'all may get thrown off or get off, off track or whatever, because you so focused on what you envision. And it's like, be open to allow the universe to work. They will show up and show out. I'm telling you, I love it the way the spirit works. Like, you may not even understand it being in the moment, but I promise you, once it always works for your highest good, no matter how chaotic or crazy or how I'm hearing defeating, like, no matter how it seems. Because the thing about it is, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, our minds are so magical, but they will also play tricks on us in that devilish energy if you allow it. That's the thing. Okay? So it's like, be open. That's all I'm trying to say, basically. Be open. Don't limit yourself. Don't restrict how God moves. You know what I mean? Because a miracle worker, how can you limit that? You know what I mean? Anyways. So that comes with the blessing and advice. I just heard blessing and a curse. Some of y'all may feel like, I don't know, your gifts maybe or are that, mm, or whatever this is you're trying to achieve. But it's like, again, keep an open mind. It's all in your perspective, is what I'm getting as well. Some of y'all have really been, another thing that's coming through with this heavy earth energy is that I very much so feel like it's something in the physical. But in order to bring that into fruition, you got to process your thoughts, and you have to keep an open mind. And maybe some of y'all, because it's something about this limiting behavior that you're in. It's almost as if I'm getting kind of like the Five of Pentacles type vibe. That's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. So it's like you need to transition, not even like, you definitely need to transition up out of that if you find yourself in that. Like I said, it's more so self-limiting, but that's all that lack, poverty consciousness, feeling of unworthiness. But baby, you are more than worthy. If you've been putting in work and really, and it's funny that we got the hope stone out here, with the cards, but you've been keeping the faith and keeping hope alive. It's like, why wouldn't it work out? Why can't you think about that instead of the negative? You know what I mean? What's the best that can happen? Think about that. Literally. All right. It goes without saying, some of you may truly be dealing with the Capricorn if this is not you, right? This may be when your manifestation is coming through. Okay, whatever you may set your intentions for with this new moon energy, it may come through during the next new moon in Cappy. I have no idea. Okay. All right. And on to the bottom of the deck for the header, and we have, look at here, look at here. Every time I see this beautiful card, I don't know, I love it though. I feel like there's a lot of water energy. This is very much so major energy. This is like all the major arcanas put together, if you will. I don't know. That's just the vibe that I'm getting. It's heavy duty, y'all. I feel like whatever this is you were trying to set your intention for and manifest, you are going to be so excited. Like, you ain't even going to be able to, yeah, I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Ooh. But again, with that Capricorn energy, y'all be careful. All right, be careful, because you just don't you don't want the devil running wild. All right, and like I said, I say it jokingly, but that ain't nothing to really fear, y'all. It's just keep in mind of the low vibe tendencies that we can find ourselves in. Okay, make sure you do not allow your emotions to get the best of you. Is basically the advice behind it. All right, y'all. That's pretty much it. Somebody, I just heard, somebody may be excited to work with you, or you them, because I was getting the Three of Pentacles as well with that Cappy, that new moon and Cappy energy. So somebody may be overjoyed, is what I heard, to really collaborate with you. And I mean, this could just be spirit, and I definitely feel if that's the case for you, baby, go for it. It's a high vibe and grand opportunity. Okay. I'm also hearing that it's something about you may want to take a close up. Something about a close up. I don't know if somebody's taking a close up pic of you, or you of whatever you're doing, for my artists and photographers out there. Um, uh, I do feel like I was saying something about that vision, right? With the eclipse energy, like something may be hidden or needing to be revealed or something. It's something about that. You may need to take a closer look at something. Okay, try not to rush, or like I said, keep an open mind. Continue to hold the vision, see it clearly, but see it from a higher perspective. Okay, Try not to let you, like I said already with the advice, try not to let your emotions cloud your judgment, okay? Because I just heard better judgment. All right. Like when I say that's all that I got, they come with shoo, shoo, shoo. Anyways, moving into the tarot here. All right, beautiful. So look, we have the moon, what I said. We have the moon and the dreamer. And I'm telling you, somebody with this moon energy, y'all, somebody you want to take a closer look, because that can talk about things kind of being hidden or maybe in secret. And I don't feel like it's anything negative. I honestly feel like, especially with this dreamer, which is the full energy, Aries energy coming out here. And I told you with the super moon, I felt heavy water energy. That's what the moon speaks about as well. I'm getting heavy Pisces energy. And generally I get Cancerian energy, which it could be either or, including Scorpio. Okay. Whatever. What I'm trying to say is, I don't feel like it's like malice or ill intent or anything like that. I mean, shit, it could be for some of you, just depending on, again, how you vibing. Because I told y'all with that devilish Caprionic energy, it could go either way. And it, jeez, there go that Taurus energy affecting my throat. It may not even be you. You may be witnessing this, or like I told y'all in the intro, disclaimer, maybe somebody you're closely connected to, whatever. I don't feel like it's really that negative. I feel more so than anything that is like your, whatever you have, your intention, your manifestation. Um, it's like it's being hidden from you, and maybe it hasn't come into fruition. You're not seeing it. I told y'all something about changing your perspective, and that's why they had me even talk about this hope stone and keeping the faith, because the dreamer, the full energy, that's what that's all about. It's telling you, take that leap, have faith, and it's something about surrendering now is what I'm hearing. Like I told y'all, don't hold on so tight to how you want it to go. That's being manipulative. And I mean, yeah, we are capable of manipulating the energies, you know, um, but be very careful that you don't, like I said, I'm hearing self-constrict, self-restrict. Is that even a word? Something about restrictions, because you're constricting, you're holding so tight to what it is. Because that them boa constrictors, baby, that's how they child. You killing your goal, your dream. You killing it because you squeezing the life out of it because you holding on so tight. Let go, baby. Let go and just fall. Trust fall. The divine will always catch you. Catch me, I'm falling. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Catch me now, I'm falling in love. But for real, this may be love for y'all. I feel like it's just a love of what you do, your dreams. Like I can't get past that. Anyways, um, either one of these archangels you may want to call upon, or they may be ones, showing up for you, showing up and showing out. 18. So you got, honestly, 0, 1, 8, 9 potential numbers for you. 180 may be an important number for you. But look how they both looking back at something. That's why I said I feel like something needs to be, you need to take a closer look at something. It could be something you missed. That's why I feel like that's where that partial eclipse energy is coming from. That's why they keep saying close up and closer look. It's like something is I heard hiding in the shadows. Something. I don't know. And it's like she's standing, the moon, this angel here is standing in murky water. Something's not really clear to you, may not be, and it may take some revealing. Okay. The card itself, I'll read. The moon says important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. That's that devilish energy. Yeah. And then the dreamer says, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Watch God show up and show out for you far more than you could have ever dreamt of. Like, for real. All right, y'all. As the rain picks up, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Let's move on to the bottom of the deck energy and look at here, because I was getting ready to say this too, and I don't know why I always hold myself back, but that supermoon energy was giving me this world vibe, and there's no coincidence that they're both the bottom of the deck, because this is really what's going on. You know what I mean? Underneath it all, behind the scenes, if you will, like it just told you in the moon card. This is what's going on, and what they tell you: a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. And like they said in the header with the new moon and Cappy, your hard work is paying off, baby. Good job, good job. That's what Spirit is saying. For real. You did it. You are coming to the end of a major cycle here, because I said that supermoon gave me all major arcana energy wrapped up into one. And this is the end of it here with this world energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael will definitely come through with that sort of truth to show you the truth, the real deal, Holyfield, what's going on. You know what I mean? Archangel Michael will bring protection. You are protected, baby. I love it. I be telling people I'm smothered, covered, dipped, and fried, baby. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. It was 5:50 on the timer as I said that. That's why I stuttered, couldn't even get it out. 555. Y'all may start seeing those numbers, okay? Major changes, okay? Major growth. You made it. Oh, wow. You made it from the fool, the dreamer, all the way through here, right? Oh, baby. Rapid growth, rapid manifestation too is what I'm hearing. That's why. Because you have matured. Good job, baby. Good job. Ascended. Some of y'all truly have ascended. Y'all may be on some ascended master type ish. I have no idea. But I love it. And I love it. This is eternal, by the way. This is an eternal change. It's like I just heard generational changes. So this will affect your kids. You know what I mean? Forever and ever, amen. Okay. I love that. I love that. I love that. Some of you, especially if it has to do with the work, because they're bringing me back to that collaborative effort or opportunity, let's say. And I feel like some of you may be coming off of having some trust issues, because I don't know, that devil energy is coming back up as well, right? That's why I was getting that 3 of Pentacles as well as that 5 of Pentacles, because together that makes the 8. And some of you may have all, you know, with the trust issue vibe, you may have been so used to doing it solo dolo that you don't really know how to let anybody in. And with the 3 and the 5 going into that 8, that's all about that self-work, self-healing. You've done the work. I do see that. There's no way you can get from the fool to the world without doing so, you know? So you have definitely worked through that devilish energy, right? If you've gone from the 0 to the 21, you know what I mean? So anyway, that's beautiful. So you really have nothing to worry about. And I love, not only do they have, it's almost like, because I'm here now, I'm talking with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his way. So, because I get, this looks like a mirror to me. And it's like, the reflection you see is Archangel Michael energy. You know what I mean? And you also may be working with or having dealings with, or this may be heavy in your chart with a fixed sign. Again, Taurus coming through heavy, right? Could be Leo, Scorpio, or even Aqua, but Taurus strong, okay? Or it may be talking about the season, that time of year, you know what I mean, when your manifestation may be coming through, or when this ascension may be occurring for you. Whatever, however, I don't know. All right. Writers, let's move right along then, baby. Thank you for the message. Look at here, look at here. Ooh-wee. Y'all, this goes back to that, but it's all encompassing, really, okay? So this is all encompassing to begin the finishers, right? Because it's bringing me to that Caprionic energy, as well as to that supermoon energy. Okay, it's like full circle. I'm telling you, it's like the world. I mean, going from the fool to the world, essentially, right? Because you don't know. I can't get it out. You don't do nothing but end the cycle to begin anew, right? But it's major, y'all, with the supermoon coming out at the bottom as well as the world. That's major. And when I said that, it was 30 on the timer. 30, yeah. Anyways, what was I about to say? Lord, bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. I do feel like there needs to be a balance here, especially for them to keep bringing me back to that Caprionic energy, that devilish energy. But and there needs to be a balance, and you may be seeing this even with fire and water. Again, check your natal chart, because it is something about the if you have fire and water opposition or something. I don't know. Maybe because I'm feeling many of you that I feel that passion. I feel the heat, y'all. It's like it's hot. It's hot. And especially when it says the hot moon. But I feel like you're needing, especially if you are fire dominant, you're needing to balance it with the water, okay? But it's a perfect blend. It has to be, because too much water can put the fire out, right? So just that's why I feel, oh my God, some of y'all gonna be so passionate and excited. This is something that you have held so dear to your heart. I'm getting Leo energy strong here. But it's like, again, don't let emotions cloud your judgment. Don't let the emotions run so high that you go all helter skelter. Okay? Sweat it out, sweat it out, sweat it out. I always get that with this card. Some of y'all may truly be or need to do that. Like I said with that sexual healing, and when I heard "Catch Me, I'm Falling," just don't go overboard. Don't move too fast. It's the advice, coming along with this. Okay, all right. And honey, drink you some water. By the way, drink lots of water. With any transition, any speak life into your water, and speak your manifestations over your water as well. But you definitely need to nurture and take care of yourself with any major, that you got a lot of major arcana in throughout this, right? The tarot was all major. And I told y'all, with that supermoon, that's all of them. All of them. So please just take care of yourself. And that is likely why you're going to need that heavy earth energy to just ground yourself. Okay? 313 on the timer, as I said that. Some of you may really find inspiration as well in a book or journaling, because I got heavy to write it out, especially to my authors. And if you may be experiencing a creative block, writer's block, whatever, write it out. Get that energy out. Okay? Don't let it consume you. All right? Moving on to the bottom of the deck here. Look, keep your focus, baby. Do not allow your emotions to drown you. I'm trying to tell you. We're gonna go back to it in a minute, because they're telling me to go back and look at the. Actually, let me just do it now before I forget. Hold on. Okay, no, because it didn't have one. We'll figure out when the hot moon is, but I definitely feel like it's like summertime fine is what I just heard. So that I told you I was getting Leo heavy. I feel like it's during the hottest time. You know what I mean? Because that is hot. That's the hottest August. I mean, July as well too. So because you may have been born at the end of July. It may be Leo in that respect, or it could just you may be Leo. Like I said, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and or South Node. But either way, that's talking about the moon, right? So you may be truly Leo moon. For those of you who are Leo moon, there's something in here for you, baby. I'm 4:44 on time. I'm trying to tell you something in here for you. Anyway, so wax and give us 5. Let me look that up real quick. That will be in the sign of Scorpio. Look at some of y'all are Leo moon. I just heard Scorpio rising. So, but you definitely have Leo Scorpio heavy in your chart. Anyways, that will be on the 14th. My God. I love it. Oh, I got chills, y'all. I love it when I do that. It's going to be on the 14th of May. Look at the number of this card. No coincidence, bruh. None at all. Oh my God. And it's coming through at 6:34. That's AM, by the way. Scorpio affects the genitals, anus, urethra, and prostate. I feel like y'all are really going to need this water energy in order to, because I'm hearing detox. They keep saying that, detox. Not only, I mean, full body detox, but especially those areas I just said in regards to Scorpio, okay? Because some of y'all may be having issues with, I don't know, because it's like, I know this is a little bit gross, but it's almost like I'm getting something that's backed up, okay? And y'all can fill in the blanks of whatever that may be, but something is backed up, and it's you need to flush it out, quite literally. And I feel especially this is also with that butterfly at her third eye and crown. I'm getting the need for a stable mind and mental clarity. Like I said, do not allow your emotions to cloud your better judgment. I'm trying to tell y'all. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay? It's powerful. And look what's going on here with these numbers. I told y'all I saw 55 and 555. The number 14 is potentially a 5, and then you got wax and gibbous 5. No coincidence. We're talking about, especially with this blue and this butterfly, that brings me that lapis lazuli vibes, which is perfect for your 5th chakra, your throat chakra, which Taurus is affecting heavily, as well as lapis will help with the perspective, the third eye, the pineal. And didn't we say who Pisces, right? So y'all may even be telling y'all I'm feeling heavy water energy. Not only may you be a Scorpio or have Scorpio heavy in your chart, somebody, whoever this is, may even have Pisces heavy, okay? Because I got that with the moon, right? I'm also getting that, because I heard, say what you need to say what you need to say. I feel like, because that's why I was getting that little tickle in my throat, you know what I'm saying? Kind of the drainage and all that just kind of came out of nowhere. I feel like some of y'all may have been holding back. It's like, nah, that may be what's backed up. You may got a whole lot of mucus and all kind of gunk going on because, you know, you may have thyroid issues. Um, you know, you may have something going on around the neck area that's maybe blocking your vocal cords or 808 on the timer or keeping you from speaking your truth. And it's like, nah, or you may, even if you don't have any issues in that regard, some of y'all feel like somebody is holding themselves back from speaking up for themselves or speaking their truth or, you know, basically being authentic, right? Don't do that. Don't do that. That's what needs to change with that 55 and 555 energy, that world energy. That's what I feel like is coming to an end, and that's what's finally getting flushed out. So that, because God wants you, the whole you, and nothing but you and the truth, your truth. And for everybody, that's different, right? But again, even with this bubble, it's like you are very much so protected. So you have nothing to worry about. Please do not fear, y'all. Have no fear. What they say in the moon, release the fears. Yeah? All right. Okay. See it clearly, though. See it clearly. I'm hearing, I see your true colors shining through. That's why I love you. Don't be afraid. I don't even know how it really goes, but shoot, that's the remix, right? That's what I'm hearing, though. That's what they telling you. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I got chills, y'all. All right, so let's see here. I guess we will go ahead and read from the guidebooks as far as the headers and finishers, and then we'll get into the rest of the Archangel Guardian Gemstones, whatever that we find, okay? All right, all right, all right. Beginning with the headers here, and I guess we'll just go in the order that they came out. So, your hard work is paying off. New Moon and Cappy, pages 60 to 61. First and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whatever has been going on in your working life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. Told y'all, that's why that world energy came out at the bottom of the finisher. Tarot, excuse me. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is the time to either renegotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question, whether work-related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. You need to take a look at the long term and think about where you want to be in 12 months or even 5 years time. That 5 and 50 on the timer, as I just said that. Something about them 5, I'm telling you. Make your 5-year plan, all right? That will inform your best course of action now, so think seriously about it. Drawing this card suggests it's a time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is that you want to achieve. And I feel like you all are moving into, with that supermoon, which we're about to get into, I feel like you're moving into something even more passionate, even with that hot moon, that extremes card is coming through. Something that you may have always wanted to do but put aside, right? It's coming back up with this eclipse energy. So, if you're tuning to the moon, I like to see these as affirmations. It says, make a proper plan and execute it well. I'm telling you, that 5-year plan, do it. Make a proper plan and execute it well. All right? Additional meanings. You need to be more disciplined to reach your goal. Hard work will make your dreams a reality. A very good omen for study or teaching. Don't be too controlling and avoid anyone who is controlling, that devilish energy. I was also just getting, bring it back. Something about Saturn, because this is that Saturnian energy. So check where in your Saturn placement, okay? Because either one of these signs and the ones that we've talked about already during the reading may be that, okay? Anyways, the teaching. Capricorn is the sign of ambition, building, and hard work. The energy is solid and rigid. The new moon in Capricorn is a powerful lunation that comes towards the end of each year, and marks arguably the best moment annually to make a list of your hopes, dreams, ambitions. That's funny with that hope stone. Ambitions and intentions for the year ahead. Pulling this card at any time suggests that with planning and discipline, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. Sure can. It's all about your perspective, okay? Some of you, I feel like it's like right in front of you. You just not seeing it. You know, that's why I keep getting that murky water or like something hidden with that moon energy needing to be revealed. Something like that. I don't know. Anyways, Supermoon, pages 110 and 111. Welcome the new beginning, y'all. These ones, okay? Emotions are running high. This card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large, like the silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or a relationship, the answer is very. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. What I just say? 3:33 on the timer. I can't make it up. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome when this card comes up, but you may find there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action, all right? When you're tuning to the moon, it says, success is close. I just must trust. Please have faith. Have a little faith in me. That's what God is saying. That's what I'm telling y'all. Change your perspective. Keep an open mind. Be balanced and stable in those extremes, especially mentally and emotionally. All right? Don't let the devil play tricks on your mind with the illusions, and don't let your emotions overtake your better judgment. Okay? You're balanced in all those areas. Watch it come through, because you put in work, and if you haven't, that's the advice. All right. Additional meanings. The resolution to your question is closer than you may think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. That's that emotional, being overly emotional. Speak to the goddess. Ask her for assistance. Okay? The teaching. A supermoon is a new or full moon that takes place when the moon is at its closest point to the earth during its monthly orbit, an event known as a perigee. If it's a full moon, the moon appears about 14% bigger at this time. The moon is known as the queen of emotions, and if you draw the supermoon card, it says regardless of when you do this, you can expect your feelings to be more highly charged. And that's that extreme that y'all got to balance, okay? And nothing wrong with it, but just try not to let it, I just heard, overshadow what you got going on. I don't know, because sometimes it's really okay to be passionate. Sometimes some people don't really know how to A, handle it, B, take it, right? And so they may, I don't know why I'm getting this, but it's for somebody. So you may have pure intentions, but because you were overly emotional or don't fly off the deep end, but you know what I'm saying? Like, because we're so excited, maybe um, somebody may perceive that as being unstable, and it's not necessarily that you got to hold yourself back or do anything, but in regards to somebody else, because if they not, you know, if they're not for you, they're not for you. You know what I mean? And if they don't know how to take you or can handle your type of hype, then it is what it is. But like I said, I feel like it is a blessing in disguise, because that's probably why somebody said blessing and a curse. Because I feel like because now I can feel myself like even speeding up. I'm getting hyped. You know what I'm saying? I'm speeding up my talk and all that stuff. And it's like, woosah, like calm down, slow down. You know what I mean? And all will work out well for you. But it's like, I feel that because somebody's going to be so hyped and excited, it may throw somebody off at first. That's all. You know what I mean? But once they really see, I see your true colors shining through. Once they see your true, authentic soul, baby, all will always be well. So it's really nothing to worry about. I'm trying to advise you just to stay balanced, stay I'm hearing in control, but not so much so where you like a freaking robot. But y'all know what I'm saying. Shit, I don't feel like I gotta keep explaining it. But anyways, let's move on. All right, you guys, moving on into the finishers here. We got the hot moon, number 34, which potentially may be a 7, by the way. Pages 84 and 85. Extremes. Learn how to handle crises with calm and resist. That's basically shit. Oh my God. Ah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good gracious. I love it when they do that. I'm going to finish the sentence, but it's just like, that's what I was just trying to say. I couldn't even find the words to say, because I'm telling you, I was in whoever that was, just y'all so excited. You may not even be able to find your words. And that's funny, because when we get into the focus, the bottom of the deck energy, that's probably why. That's exactly why you so emotional. Like you can't even find the words to say. Good God Almighty. Oh man. So it says, learn how to handle crises with calm and resilience. Just stay balanced, man. Seeking balance is superior to seeking extremes. There are better ways to handle conflict than rage and outrage. There may be someone who seeks to disrupt your business or life in some way. This too shall pass. The affirmation: I handle extremes with grace, yet I seek balance in all things. I handle extremes with grace, yet I seek balance in all things. Most of us have experienced extremes of weather, boiling hot days, or the freezing of snow and ice. You certainly know you are alive, because the sensation can be so overwhelming or stressful on the body. The hot moon appeared in the hottest time of the year, where the days were longest and the rains less frequent. Similarly, we can experience extremes in life: death, job losses, relationship breakdowns, true fears, big conflicts, booms and busts. And yet, this is life. Our situation can change quickly for better or for worse. The hot moon challenges us to build our resilience and reserves of wisdom and calm for those times where things are at their extreme. It reminds us that developing grace under pressure is worth its weight in gold, and that even these extremes in time will pass. I love that. The companion stone or metal is sunstone, and we'll get to that in a minute. It was something about, what was it? Can you bring it back, please? Oh, that energy, that world energy, excuse me, that was at the bottom of the deck for the tarot, they bring me back to that, because I told y'all something is ending to begin anew. So it may be the way you used to do or, you know, handle things, okay? Now being a more calm, because it's funny because I said y'all quickly going from the Fool to the world, and you know the Fool, that Aries energy, that can be that I just heard youthful, but it's like that immature, you know what I'm saying? Aries, that can, you know, if not balanced, be ready to pop off. It's that short burst, that quick rapid fire, you know what I mean? That's and again, that's another fire sign. So Aries, Leo, or Sage, right? I was feeling heavy Leo energy, but either one of those. But it's like you know, you're learning to not pop off so quick. You know what I mean? To just, like I said, woosah, and allow it to be as a need be, right? 3:30 on the timer, as I said that. Another thing is even with that Sage energy, because I'm getting the Knight of Wands, which is that flighty kind of in and out, in and out. You know what I mean? They don't stick around for too long. You know what I'm saying? So, and you may have either dealt with or been that player from the Himalaya. Like you, fear of commitment is what I just heard. And that don't mean, it ain't just sexual or, you know, because it could be any relationship, a business relationship, a friendship, whatever. Some of you may have, like I said, that trust issue, man. You wouldn't let anybody get too close to you for out of fear of being hurt or rejected or whatever else that happened to you in the past. But you gotta let that go. It's time to move on. Okay. All right, baby. And I forgot to mention to y'all in the disclaimer that you will see at some point, if you haven't already, these stones, these metals or gems flow through your screen with the uh, advice on what the benefits. There we go. Lord, I can't even talk. But I will also get to that in a minute. I'll read it to you from the book. Okay. So we're going to move on to Wax and Gibbous 5, Focus. Pages 44 and 45. And again, that 14 potentially being a 5, right? Focus. You must focus on the task at hand right now. There is no room for a scattergun approach. Put on the blinkers and do not listen to gossip or negative people. If you make a mistake, it is your mistake to make. Do not waste your focus. Do not split your attention into too many pieces. I was also getting that, what was that? Can you bring that back? Oh, yeah. With the super, thank you. With the super moon energy, and I told y'all, close up, whatever I say, however, whatever word I use, I can't even think of it right now. But it's all about that perspective, right? Taking another look, right? Keep an open mind. Anyways, the affirmation. I have a laser-like focus that serves me well. I have a laser-like focus that serves me well. What we place our focused attention on matters. Placing our undivided focus on something means we are more likely to take action on it. I'm also getting, y'all already know what you put your mind, set your mind to, and what you place your energy towards, that shall grow, okay? We are more likely to finish something we wish to complete if we focus on it. We are more likely to plan and succeed in our achievements should we take the time to focus on how. Lord. So, I'm sorry I keep pausing y'all, but they keep giving me downloads. The interesting thing is that, let's see, what is going on right now? What is today? I gotta think of the day. I believe it is, what is today? The 12th? Yes, it's the 12th of April currently, right? We are getting ready to enter into, and really it's already in the vibe of, especially with these beautiful storms, of the full moon energy, Libra / Scorpio, okay? And if you haven't checked out that video by now, you definitely should. Anyway, what I'm getting to, and the reason that I even stopped is because I had been procrastinating, like putting it off, of like just organizing my life, reorganizing, let me say. And by that I mean not only like work and everything and like physically, right? Because if y'all don't know by now, anytime when you go through a whole like release, purge, decluttering and all that, because that was the energy and advice that's coming through during that full moon video, in case you haven't seen it. But anyway, what I'm getting to is the fact that I finally have started, you know, the process, because it can take, you know, a few sessions, if you will, depending on how much junk you got, how much baggage you've been carrying, you know what I'm saying, to really release and declutter it. And I told y'all, you definitely want to cleanse your mind. But the thing about it is, it's metaphorical and not even metaphorical. That's not the word. What is the word? It's is symbolic the word? I don't think that's the word either. Basically, so within, so without, and vice versa. So when you declutter your space, whatever space that is, your house, your room, your closet, your car, whatever, that's symbolic, and it does the same with your mind, you know, with your body. So basically do that. I told y'all some of y'all need to flush some shit out. Like get rid of it. Let it go. Okay? Because I feel like it's like out with the old, in with the new type vibes. You gotta get that. You gotta make room for your new. Right? Like don't get in your own way. And that's the thing. Especially that Five of Pentacles energy is coming back now. It's like you have been blocking yourself. And it could be mentally as well, with just your thoughts, you know what I'm saying? The things that you speak over your life, your behaviors, you know. I don't know. There's something about it for them to bring that back up. So I highly recommend you do so. It makes you feel so much better too, right? Bag lady, you gon' hurt your back. Dragging all them bags like that. I bet nobody ever told you all you must hold on to is you, is you. Oh, yes, that's true. Yeah, because one day them bags gonna get in your way, and I'm telling you, do not block your blessing with all that heavy. Look at it as the rain picks up. They're trying to tell you, baby, let it go. Come on, Anna and Elsa. Anyway, let's go. Because these, you know, they can be a little long. We still got a little ways to go. All right. We are more likely to finish something we wish to complete if we focus on it. We are more likely to plan and succeed in our achievements should we take the time to focus on how. Even something as simple as eating a meal is more enjoyable if we take the time to focus on just that, eating and all of its sensory rewards. What hinders focus? Diversion and it's asking you what hinders focus? Diversion. And it is often diversions we set for ourselves that we allow. What I just say, man. When we are afraid of our own growth or greatness, we may procrastinate. Oh shit. Ooh, that just hit. I swear I didn't see that, y'all. That's why they stopped me. For me to tell you that. When we are afraid of our own growth or greatness, we may procrastinate. We might place drama in our own way. We may even focus on everyone except for ourselves. I guess nobody ever told you all you must hold on to. 11:10 on the timer. We may even focus on everyone except for ourselves and never have the time to do the things we set for ourselves. Our heart's desires therefore never come to us. What I said. Oh my God. We might allow the opinions of others to get in the way, letting the criticisms and values of others affect us. This is useless. We need to forget about the gossip or opinions of others. Told y'all. That's why I said that story about, you know, you so excited and whatever, and but somebody else maybe kind of throw it off by it. But it's like, so that don't mean you change you. But be excited, you know? You should be. Celebrate yourself if no one else will. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, y'all, for those of you that know, you know what I mean? When I say, just balance, just temper yourself. That's the word. Thank you. Come on through, Sage. Come on, baby. Come on with your wisdom. Temper yourself. That doesn't mean you change yourself. You can still be emotional, baby, because you need that. That's what she doing in the temperance energy. She balancing them cups. Hey, come through. She balancing them cups, baby. She balancing her emotions, right? Anyways, and that passion, because sages, ultimately fire energy. Yes. Oh, that's the extreme. I told y'all that fire and water. Oh my. Anyway, okay. We need to forget about the gossip or opinions of others about what our society says. Instead, turn your focus to you and what you are doing. Pay attention to you. You. That's what they said. 13 on the timer. And then you has an exclamation. And that's what I be trying to tell people. That's the thing, like, you know, because I hear the gossip, I hear the naysayers, blah, 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 and I really had to work, y'all. For those of you that have been rocking with me, y'all know that mental space is tough. You know what I'm saying? And it's been really tough for me. So I know I'm not alone. But what I'm getting to is the fact that I just had this conversation with one of my brothers, and I was just saying, like, yo, the thing is, we can't even worry about what other people talking about, because people gonna always have something to say. And the only reason we can't give them that energy, you understand what I'm saying, or even that power to even affect us or to knock us off our game. And it's like, knowing that, it's keep fighting, keep striving, knowing you can always count on me for sure. You may have a friend saying this to you, but I feel like it's truly just God, Spirit Squad, you know, trying to tell you this. But basically, that's what I was saying. It's like, whatever, you got to block that out. You just got to keep it pushing, you know. Tell them thank you. They just mad because they can't do it, you know. And it's easier said than done, is what I'm hearing. So, you know, people can try to tell you, give you their opinions all day, but it ain't worth 2 cents if they ain't doing it. You know what I mean? That's why we telling my son, if people trying to tell you to do something other than what you know in your heart is true to you, that's because they done had fear. They mad because they didn't do it. They know that they can't do it. You know? So it's just like, whatever. Let them be where they at and you keep it pushing. Tell them thank you. Some of them you may even have to tell them, did I ask for your opinion? You know? And keep it pushing. You can be, again, like I said, handle the extreme with grace. You can still be graceful and tell them to kick rocks. I'm just saying. You can. Anyway, we need to focus instead on what feels so deeply good to us, what we really want, and what we want to place our laser-like focus upon. And soon it will be ours. And that's what I was telling y'all with that hot mode. There's no coincidence that these cards come out like they do. What are you passionate about? What makes you giddy and excited and overly emotional? Like, for real. That's what you go after, okay? And I promise you, it will always work out in the end. The companion stone of metal here is carnelian. All right? All right, y'all. Let's get on into it. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get on into these crystals. And we'll begin with sunstone. It is on page 40. And it reads, a type of oligoclase, which is a variety of feldspar mineral plagioclase. Geothite and hematite are common inclusions which give a sparkly appearance. Astrologically associated with Leo and Libra, the Leo energy, y'all. Great for the crown chakra. Healing qualities. It brings vitality, abundance, and longevity. Physically, it brings strength and energy. Good for the health of the throats. Look at there, look at there. What we're working with, Taurus. Cartilage, feet, and spine. Helps ulcers, poisoning, rheumatism, aching feet, and body odor. Emotionally or spiritually, it helps with fear and stress. Baby. Offers protection from, quote, evil spirits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I receive the spirit. Thank you. Moving on to carnelian, which is on pages 26 and 39. The message on page 26, it says, excuse me. This falls under crystals for the 7 chakras. And it says, each chakra enhances specific qualities on physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. When all the chakras are balanced and aligned, many positive benefits can be felt. I'm telling y'all something with the 30 coming back. Okay? The chakras are associated with these concepts. You can place crystals directly on or around the chakra points to facilitate healing. You can also place crystals on specific areas of pain and discomfort. Crystals help to focus energy directly to the body so that it reaches the areas where it is most needed. Using crystals on the chakras can both prevent and heal dis-ease, okay? And specifically for carnelian, it is great for the sacral chakra. It connects to other people, creativity, and energy storage, okay? All right. Now, oh, that's perfect. Because the what they were bringing me was the sacral chakra is ruled heavily or affected heavily, whatever, by Scorpio, right? And I said it's something with that focus, and y'all coming through on the 14th in the sign of Scorpio. Very much so may want to use this crystal, all right, or stone. And then I told you Scorpio affects the genitals, anus, urethra, and prostate, right? So that's the second, if y'all don't know, kind of this, you know, the root is the base, and then the sacral is like that second zone, in that where those areas lie, okay? Or organs lie, excuse me. Anyways, carnelian, page 39. A variety of chalcedony or chalcedony in the form of orange, red, pink, or brown pebbles. Astrologically associated with Taurus, look at there, baby, Cancer, and Leo. Great for the sacral chakra. Healing qualities. It's a, quote, feel better, end quote, stone. It helps with study, memory, inspiration, speech, and the voice. What I tell y'all, some of y'all really want to use this. And is good for live performers. It can relieve laziness and apathy and bring vitality, self-esteem, compassion, courage, and personal power. Good on meditation retreats. Physically, it reduces thirst. I'm telling y'all, y'all gonna be thirsty. Y'all, ooh, with that hot moon, man. Good for digestion, tissue regeneration, and revitalizing the body. What I say, detoxing essentially. Good for the gallbladder, liver, lungs, kidneys, spine, spleen, pancreas, and thyroid. Helps appetite and eating disorders, asthma, hay fever, common colds, bronchitis, infections, neuralgia, ME, which is what is it? Myeloencephalus something. I've been talking about that like heavy with I don't know, in the past videos. Encephaloma, I don't know. I put it across the screen, y'all. Lethargy, jaundice, and minor cuts and grazes, because I don't know why I can't think of it right now. Emotionally and spiritually, it enhances your connection to spirit and enables you to see the links between dis-ease and emotions so that you can deal with the emotions and prevent dis-ease. This is a major reason why you do not want to let your emotions get the best of you, because some of y'all, it just creates stress, okay? It helps anger, envy, fear, rage, sorrow, confusion, and jealousy. Baby, come on. Come on, spirit. Y'all ain't have to do them like that. Oh, my. Thank you, honey. All right, y'all. So, I don't think there's anything in here that's any different. I do have another book that I sometimes reference, and it kind of gives you, like, for a specific disorder or whatever it is you're trying to work with, it gives you maybe a specific crystal as well as a combination of crystals that you may want to utilize. But I'm not going to get all into that unless y'all are interested. And you can leave a comment below if you are, and I may list some options for you, okay? All right, moving on to the rest of these cards so we can finish this on up, okay? All right, so I guess we'll start here with the... move on right into it. It's actually a perfect segue since we just finished in carnelian. Moving into the crystal mandala. This was the only one that I found in this particular deck as far as out of the crystals, okay? And it's funny because the only one I found in the combo deck was the sunstone. So we'll get to that in just a second. But here we go. For carnelian. So I always get, it's something here about, it's like the womb is opening up here. And I feel like that's that Cancerian energy coming through, especially with this nourishment. I also am seeing the Queen of Cups. That's interesting because look at that 444. Work on and focus on your heart chakra for real. And you know, that emotional center. You know what I mean? It's beautiful with this 10. It's, again, a sign of completion or ending some cycle to maybe even begin a new, like we saw with that world energy, yeah. I don't know why I always get a cradle. Rock-a-bye, baby. I don't even know why I'm trying to sing that, y'all. Because we ain't going to get into that. But some of them nursery rhymes, if you really dive deep into it, it's a little creepy. Anyways, but I'm hearing that though. I get rock-a-bye baby. So it's like, it's all about nurturing yourself, mothering yourself. This may have to do with a mother figure in your life, or I get strong feminine energy. Okay. Angel Ista. I'm not sure who that is, but I know we'll get to it in the reading. I also just heard protection. I hear guidance. I hear anchor. Source. Gift. Light. Inner child. Guiding light. Yeah, that's the gift. The Most High is, the light, and the guiding is the guiding light, but the guiding light is also in you. And maybe you are supposed to be this nourishment or nurturing feminine energy for the next one, whoever that applies to. Some of you, it may be your kids. Show me the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's an energy of, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. There's something about 12 and 24. Why I hear Hematon? Anyway, 12 and 24. I don't know. You may have been born December 24th. I'm hearing 2nd or 4th, especially the 4th. Something about the 4th. Not sure. Oh, 4th house energy. Yeah, that's ruled by Cancer. Check what's transiting through your 4th house. Ooh, 4th house. And I was getting ready to say something about the 10th. You may have been born 410. I don't know. Okay. Let's move on into the reading, because this can be rather lengthy. Pages 62 through 65. We bring you the gift of nourishment. You are ready to grow, and to do this, you need food for your body, your mind, and your soul. We want you to feel fed with what brings you life, with what helps you feel good, with what heals you, increases your energy and your power. We know what you need and what can assist you to grow in mind, body, and spirit. We know that life can be a banquet for the soul. I love that. There are many choices as to what you can feed yourself, and sometimes you may be confused about what is good for you and what is not. Let go of any doubt or shame, guilt or fear about being nourished now, as we guide you towards what will truly feed your soul. Or excuse me, I made that up. But it says, as we guide you towards what will truly feed your life force and bring you happiness. Choice is part of your spiritual freedom. You have the choice to feed yourself, body, mind, and soul, with a variety of foods, from physical food to provide fuel for your body to the food for thought you give to your mind. You choose how to nourish yourself on a daily basis. Sometimes there might not seem to be much of a choice, as mass media delivers a daily stream of imagery and ideas, most of which is based in fear and generates more of the same. That's why I can't watch this shit no more. Not for real. However, being offered food and choosing to partake of it is something quite different. When food for the mind or the body is offered to you, and you know in your heart it is not going to help you, you have a choice. The choice might result in you taking in the meal or the idea because you don't want to offend the people you are with at the time. Then you will need to clear any debilitating effect of that meal from your system and flush it out. This can absolutely be done. But if you choose to live that way more often than not, you will become tired and lose energy. There is a better choice you can make for yourself if you wish and when you feel ready to do so. That different choice is to notice what is being offered to you on a plate or in a news story, for example, and respond with compassion rather than reaction. That's balancing that emotion, right? If someone offers you a meal of fear-based reality, you can understand with your heart that this is all they are willing or capable of expressing in that moment. With the light in your mind, you can see clearly that although it may seem harmless enough to that person, you know it is not a good meal for you. That's bringing me back to that focus, okay? That perception, having a stable mind, understanding the difference between what's yours and what's not. You don't have to claim that. Anyways, you'd prefer to sustain yourself on healthier and more nurturing, strengthening fare. The love you choose to act on for yourself in that moment is going to contribute far more constructive energy to the world than if you try to fit in with others and deny your right to genuine nourishment, just to keep another comfortable with their own more fearful choices of food for body and mind. Telling you, y'all, like I said, don't change you to try to appease or please someone else. It's never going to work for you. If you are to say yes to food that heals you, it also means If you are to say yes to food that heals you, it also means reading material that feels good to read, consuming imagery that feels good to consume, and eating food that has a positive effect on your body and emotions. Saying yes to nourishment means saying no to foods that zap your energy and drain you. That will likely mean saying no to physical food that is highly processed with additives that damage your body and diminish your energy. Many spiritual aspirants undermine their own efforts on the spiritual path because they do not feed themselves properly to support their body and mind to do the incredible spiritual task that they are here to do. You do not have to feel guilty about this if you feel this applies to you. Part of your journey may have involved moving through a less healthy time to realize several things: compassion, understanding of how health can support your spiritual growth and ability to feel joy and vitality, being some examples. Perhaps part of your journey is to heal your own health and then inspire others to do the same. Part of your journey may well involve learning how to love and respect yourself enough to truly take care of your needs, even if that means unlearning what you have been taught to explore less fearful and more nourishing ways of eating. You don't have to become afraid of the junk foods and ideas that exist in the world, just aware and decisive about what you want to take in and what you prefer to release. It takes courage, strength, and will to choose to be healthy in a world that has some very mixed up ideas about what this means. Health is based on love, not domination, shame, or control. It increases joy and doesn't make you miserable or ashamed. Feeling nourished in body and mind gives you a sense of inner security and support that can help you take the steps you need to live up to your amazing divine potential. If you have been asking for help to heal your health, this oracle says not to give up. Never give up. Never give up on you. Okay? Keep looking for answers and trust your intuition as you are guided from within to the information you need. Even if it takes several steps, you will be led to what you need. Do not give up until you get your answers. You deserve this much commitment from yourself to yourself, and the universe is completely committed to helping you succeed. If you have been struggling with food or eating in any way, this oracle brings you good news. Healing is on its way to you, and your prayers will be answered. Explore your options and take the journey. The universe is helping you, and you shall get your answers, no matter how much or how long you have been struggling in the past. You are a precious child of the Divine Mother, and she will nourish you with her life-sustaining blessings. All right? And then we'll move into the healing process if you so choose to utilize, all right? To integrate this guidance, you may like to say this invocation now. I call upon the crystal angel of Carnelian and angel Ista who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing gift of nourishment. I ask for your blessing and healing now. Please help me discern between food for mind, body, and soul that feeds and nourishes me, and that which drains and debilitates me. Help me have the strength to learn how to meet my needs for nourishment in truly loving and enjoyable ways. May I find genuine pleasure and delight in how I nourish my body, mind, and soul, and may I be helped through unconditional love and divine grace in all ways to attain this. Through my own free will, so be it. If you wish to further integrate this guidance, hold the Oracle card with the Mandala image facing inwards and resting at your sacral chakra. And again, y'all don't have to have this deck. You can just screenshot or even just envision the card at that area, all right? And it's telling you it's at your lower belly beneath your belly button. Rest and breathe in and out several times. Then say aloud, I choose of my own free will through this and any lifetime and through all layers of my entire being to release any memory, belief system, wound, or pain around being malnourished. I ask for divine intervention and healing that I may recover radiant health and vibrancy, so my beautiful sacred animal body and mind are able to join my spirit with love to manifest my divine destiny in the world. May all beings be truly nourished through divine grace and unconditional love. So be it. Hold the Oracle card flat between your palms so you can place your hands in prayer position with the Oracle card between them. Wow. Bow your head and say, may divine love nourish the world so every being can manifest their divine potential. Delight in this gift of life and be happy and free. According to divine compassion, so be it. You can finish your healing process with this affirmation said aloud 3 times. I trust, respect, and love my body, mind, and soul. I choose to feed myself on all levels with what has meaning, value, and nourishment for me. I gracefully receive nourishment from the universe on all levels as I share my vitality and well-being with the world. I trust, respect, and love my body, mind, and soul. I choose to feed myself on all levels with what has meaning, value, and nourishment for me. I gratefully receive nourishment from the universe on all levels as I share my vitality and well-being with the world. One more time for the divine. I trust, respect, and love my body, mind, and soul. I choose to feed myself on all levels with what has meaning, value, and nourishment for me. I gratefully receive nourishment from the universe on all levels as I share my vitality and well-being with the world. 1313 as I finish that, y'all. Powerful. All right, now moving on to the last card. All right, you guys. So moving into the combo deck. I do not know which one exactly this came out of, but here we go. We got Sunstone here. Beautiful energy behind this. It says, have you been feeling down in the dumps? Do you need some enthusiasm? This is a time of prosperity and purpose. Step into your power and be all that you were meant to be. You are aligned with the magnificence and the courage to show your splendor. That's Leo energy heavy, and I was going to say that before I even read that. And the fact that I told y'all with the sun, I mean, that's Leo energy all the way. But, you know, it's time to show your true self with this vibe, okay? And that's like the second or third time that they've mentioned courage as well. All right. And then moving into the back, you can utilize Archangel Ariel if you so choose. And these affirmations. My light shines brightly. I am self-confident and recognize my value and worth. Other people will also recognize my value and worth. I shine the light of compassion, kindness, and love from my heart. I love that. So very useful and simple. Y'all, that is what we have here. I pray that it resonates with you. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below because you never ever know how this may help someone grow, especially in including yourself. And I pray this is what you're here for. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so very much for doing so. Man, allow yourself to be free. You know, just be you. No holds barred, unapologetically. Okay? Yeah, it's time. I can't even get my words. But anyways, y'all, I love you and I thank you. And if you want to join me for another episode, you can check the link in the description box. If this is not what you're looking for, you can always check any of the other playlists on my channel. There are plenty more videos as far as pick a card, zodiac readings, even unboxings if that's what you're interested in. Check them out, all right? Until the next one, y'all, be easy. Please don't forget your love and light. It truly makes everything all right. Deuces.